They say there's no aphrodisiac like the commas in one's bank account. No one relate more to this narrative than celebrities in sports. Many professional athletes have more money than they know what to do with at the peak of their careers. And I know you feel sad about that. I do too. I mean, the only place I could get $1 million car right now would be in a GTA. One thing they're doing is stockpiling pricey high-end vehicles. Maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration for some of these people, but there are plenty that genuinely have garages full of these cars. Every aspiring athlete hopes to make it big, land that mouth-watering contract in their chosen sport. Those who succeed are rewarded with a large sum of money, as well as the possibility to earn significantly more money in the future. Many celebrities can afford to indulge in their passions because of hefty contracts and outrageous signing bonuses. Aside from palatial mansions, flashing jewels and gorgeous wives, many athletes enjoy the fragrance of a new car. Almost every day, it appears, a wealthy athlete purchases a new car and proudly posts images of it on Instagram or Facebook. When it comes to their cars, athletes' competitive natures soar. When MLB players arrive to spring training, it has almost become normal for them to outdo each other in their flashy new cars. Some players even show off 2 or 3 vehicles. Oh, what a joy it is to be wealthy. Choosing between a sports car and an SUV might be a difficult issue for the average Joe, but it's not as difficult for these celebrities. They can shrug and obtain both. While you do your shopping at Walmart, they do theirs at a Lamborghini dealership store. Crazy, right? The athlete's only difficult decision is choosing which car to drive to practice in. Excuse my manners. Now let's take a peek at some of today's most absurdly baller athlete rides. Well, it's the stupidly expensive cars of notable NBA, NFL, and MLB players. Let's dash into it. Steph Curry, Porsche GT3 RS.
Martin switches on to Steph Curry. Now they corral Curry with the double. Got it! 4 on the floor for Steph. And a chance for the 4-point play.
Steph Curry with the shot. Apparently taking shots on the court isn't the only knack he's got. When you talk about nice wheels, he's got that on lockdown too. And as is typical in most occupations, as he improved, he added more zeros and commas to his bank account. Steph did what any of us would do after landing a new contract and additional sponsors. He bought himself a Porsche. It couldn't have cost less than $200,000 with all the upgrades and customization. It's not the most practical car for everyday driving, but don't worry. The Splash Bro also got himself a Porsche Panamera for the daily stuff. Joe Hayden, custom Lamborghini Aventador. When Joe Hayden signed his contract with the Cleveland Browns, he wasted no time in spending that big fat signing bonus. He went straight to the Lamborghini dealer and purchased a 2014 Aventador, much like Reggie Bush's. Aside from the $500,000 Hayden spent on the vehicle, he also had it custom painted and detailed in orange and brown to represent his new NFL team. This makes it just a little nicer, a little more expensive, and a little more custom than the Aventador Reggie Bush owns. Alex Rodriguez, Maybach. Alex Rodriguez is regarded as one of the best players in MLB history. He purchased a couple of costly cars merely because he received a huge income commensurate with his celebrity status. Rodriguez's pricey car collection includes a Maybach. His rides are the perfect combination of elegance and performance. My man be ballin'. Yoenis Cespedes, Polaris Slingshot. Yoenis Cespedes is known in the baseball circles for switching luxury automobiles almost as regularly as he switches clothing. Cespedes, an outfielder for the New York Mets, has a huge car collection. He's received a lot of media attention, in particular for the range of notable cars he drives to practice. He's been seen riding 2 Polaris Slingshot 3-wheel motorcycles, an Alfa Romeo 8C Competizione, yeah, got the pronunciation right, a Ford F-150, a Lamborghini Aventador, and a variety of other high-end vehicles. Frank Gore, Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead. Frank Gore of the San Francisco 49ers was formerly the team's biggest name, earning him the highest salary. Vehicles are what Gore enjoys purchasing with his earnings. The Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead is one of his favourite and most expensive rides. This $350,000 luxury convertible is one of the most high-end automobiles ever produced, which explains the hefty price. Reggie Bush, Lamborghini Aventador. He is a former USC Trojans Heisman Trophy winner and current Detroit Lions running back. He's also an ex-boyfriend of Kim Kardashian. Reggie Bush owns one of the NFL's most expensive and high-end automobiles. His 2011 Lamborghini Aventador can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2 seconds, which may explain why the NFL player paid $441,000. Robinson Cano, Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport. Robinson Cano made his MLB debut back in 2005 with the New York Yankees. The MLB standout has received multiple honors, including MVP of the 2017 All-Star Game, Gold Glove Awards, and 3 times being named American League Player of the Month. Cano drove a brand new Chevy Corvette Grand Sport after he earned the MVP award in 2017. He also has a modified McLaren 12C, a Jeep Wrangler, a Mercedes-Benz S550, a Range Rover Sport, a customized Porsche Panamera 4S, and a Ferrari. This guy don't play. John Wall, Ferrari 458 Spider. John Wall plays for the Los Angeles Clippers, but he made his name playing for the Washington Wizards as their starting point guard. He's an NBA All-Star with a sizable financial account. He has yet to win an NBA championship, but his game is explosive, and he can bring the house down with a single dunk. His garage, like those of other superstars in the Money League, is loaded with insane whips. He also owns a Rolls-Royce, a Porsche, and a Bentley, in addition to this modified Ferrari 458. This Ferrari 458 Spider accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3 seconds. It also features a custom paint job and a price tag of more than $200,000. Maybe all these cars will distract him from the fact that he's continuously losing in the playoffs. James Harden, Rolls-Royce Wraith. James Harden, often known as the Beard or Chef Harden, has been spotted driving around Houston with his 2-tone Rolls-Royce Wraith, which cost him a cool $500,000. That's a lot of money for a 600 horsepower, custom painted and fully outfitted automobile work of art. So with all the sponsorship money and a 9-figure salary, James Harden is a true baller. My man be dunking and balling, goddamn! It also helps because Texas does not levy a state income tax. His latest 60-point triple-double is just another feather in his cap. It's simple to cheer for the Beard to succeed. After all, he is the one man who has escaped the Kardashian curse. For now. Dwight Howard, Night 15. Dwight's Night 15 is a $600,000 bulletproof monster car weighing 13,000 pounds. It's one of only 17 ever made, and it was fully handcrafted. The Night 15 has a completely armoured rough and rugged appearance, as well as an ultra-luxurious interior. It's a monstrous SUV. It's also perhaps the only vehicle capable of making a 7-foot NBA center appear diminutive. The 15 is a unique V10 6.8-litre beast. As one might expect, the entire concept for this ride was inspired by military vehicle designs. It appears to be something patrolling the streets of Iraq, yet is also unusual and attractive enough to cruise in. LeBron James, Lamborghini Aventador, and Ferrari 458 Spider. Come on, don't tell me you didn't see this coming. How can we make a list of stupidly expensive cars of NBA stars and not talk about LeBron James? He's unquestionably one of sports' GOATs. His brand is international, and his NBA contract of $31 million per year is just the icing on the cake. With all that cash, a $200,000 Ferrari is only one of the lower-priced automobiles in his garage. When they broadcast LeBron's decision to take his talents to South Beach, he made roughly 10 times that. Derrick Rose, the Bugatti Veyron. Derrick Rose began his NBA career by being the league's youngest ever MVP. He made a lot of money from endorsements and his yearly wage, but injuries ended his career abruptly. It appears that his recent purchase of a $1.7 million Bugatti Veyron was an attempt to cheer himself up. And that's alright. Don't feel sad, gentlemen. I mean, How many people do you know buy a Bugatti to cheer themselves up? That's the point. You could have just eaten some Ben & Jerry's, but each to his own. That is, without a doubt, a bank-breaking purchase. Don't you all say it's never too late to start doing what you love? Well, I love basketball, and I'm about to start now. If that doesn't work out, I'm going to switch to NFL or MLB to wake up with one of these in my driveway. It's all for the love, gentlemen. So there you have it, folks. Welcome back from the land where men turn real cars to toys.